Lesson 3. Democracy. Ancient Greek democracy was a way of governing where the people had a say in making decisions. It was like a big group where everyone could share their opinions and vote on important matters. In ancient Greece, there were city-states, which were like small countries. Each city-state had its own government, and some of them had a democratic system. One famous city-state with democracy was Athens. In Athens, all the citizens, which were adult men who were born there, could participate in the democratic process. They would gather in a big meeting place called the Assembly. There they would discuss and debate different issues that affected their city-state. The citizens could propose new laws, vote on important decisions, and even decide on matters like going to war. They would listen to speeches from other citizens and then vote on what they thought was best for their city-state. This system allowed the citizens to have a voice and be involved in the decision-making process. It was a way to make sure that everyone's opinions were heard and considered. It was a bit like a big team where everyone had a chance to contribute and make a difference. However, it's important to note that not everyone in ancient Greece had the right to participate in democracy. Women, slaves and foreigners were not considered citizens and couldn't take part in the decision-making process. This is something that has changed in modern democracies and where everyone has the right to vote and be involved. Athens Assembly. At the Athens Assembly, which was called the Ecclesia, the citizens would gather to discuss and make decisions on important matters. Here are some things that happened at the Athens Assembly. 1. Debates. Citizens would listen to speeches from other citizens who wanted to propose new laws or discuss important issues. These speeches were an opportunity for people to share their ideas and persuade others to support their point of view. 2. Voting. After the debates, the citizens would vote on the proposals or decisions. They would raise their hands or use coloured stones to indicate their choice. The majority vote determined the outcome. 3. Lawmaking. The Assembly was responsible for making laws. Citizens would propose new laws or suggest changes to existing ones. The proposals could be debated, and if they received enough support, they could become laws that everyone had to follow. 4. Electing officials. The Assembly also played a role in electing officials. Important positions such as generals or magistrates were chosen by the citizens through voting. This ensured that the people had a say in who would lead and represent them. Foreign policy. 5. Foreign policy. The Assembly discussed and decided on matters related to foreign policy, such as whether to make alliances with other city-states or go to war. These decisions were crucial for the safety and well-being of Athens. 6. Ostracism. The Assembly had the power to conduct a process called ostracism, which involved citizens voting to banish or exile a person from Athens for 10 years. Ostracism was used to prevent any individual from gaining too much power or becoming a threat to democracy. The Athens Assembly was a place where citizens could actively participate in the decision-making process and have a direct impact on the governance of their city-state. It was an important institution that allowed the people to express their opinions, vote on important matters, and shape the policies and laws of Athens.